What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chrissy. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, so today we're going to get into a topic that can be very confusing when you're talking about makeup, and that's color correcting. What I'm going to do for you today is tell you if you need to color correct, why you need to color correct, and how to color correct. Your primary colors are going to be blue, yellow, and red, and your secondary colors are going to be orange, violet, and green. So just to help you kind of understand before I get to demonstrating and showing you things, your secondary colors, which are orange, violet, and green, actually are used to cancel out your primary colors, which are blue, red, and yellow. Those colors, the ones that we use, the secondary colors, to cancel out the primary colors, are called complementary colors. What that means is they sit opposite of the color that they cancel out on the color wheel. All right, so I know that they can be kind of confusing, and this is like a free resource, YouTube, so I'm trying to make it as simple as possible without losing you a little bit in this 5-minute video. Sometimes you can have a bit of redness in the skin. You will use green to cancel out that redness. With some discoloration in the face or some discoloration or darkness underneath the eyes, you will cancel that out by using orange. The reason why we use an orange concealer with some orange in it, or just an orange color corrector, is because that discoloration or that darkness underneath the eye, it has blue in it. It has a blue undertone. So you cancel that out by using orange, okay? Hope I'm not losing you here. I just wanted to give you a background or some history of color theory. What I'm going to use to show you how to color correct or do the demonstrations of color correcting is this correcting palette that I got from school. I never used it because I don't really use a corrective on my skin. I use just a concealer. So I'm going to just use this to show you. So I'm going to use this shade here as a corrector underneath my eye on this side, and then I'm also going to show you and explain to you how to use a concealer, just a regular concealer, on the other side. An incorrect way of applying corrector to your under eye would be applying it the same way that you apply concealer. We are not highlighting the under eye area. We are trying to correct some imperfections or some impurities underneath the eye that we do not like discoloration or darkness. So what I'm going to do is take this concealer and I'm going to place it exactly where that discoloration is. You know how you can drag it all the way down here and kind of make that box? With corrector, you only correct the area that needs attention. Take my beauty blender and it's damp, and I'm just going to blend that product in to the skin. And as you can see, we have some slight cancellation where we've canceled out that dark area. So now on this side, which is my left side, I'm going to show you how to correct using a regular concealer. So this is the Born This Way concealer. This is in Chestnut. Placing this concealer directly underneath the eye will help kind of smear and slightly erase the imperfections and the discoloration, help give it just a nice smooth surface for me to go ahead and apply a foundation on top of that. So when you're using a concealer to correct underneath your eye, you want to make sure that the concealer is closest to your shade rather than closest to the blemish or the discoloration. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that concealer right underneath the eye. You really can't see any discoloration underneath the eye, any blueness underneath the eye, whereas right here you still can kind of see a little bit of discoloration, a little bit of darkness, but this one did give us a fairly nice coverage. How do you know if you need color corrector? Well, you know you need color corrector if you put on a full face of makeup and you can still see the discoloration through the makeup. In that case, you do need to color correct because you are still able to see that darkness through a full face of makeup. Now, if you put on a full face of makeup and you cannot see no discoloration, baby, you are set. You do not need to color correct. That means that you, sweet lovely lady, are someone that does not need to color correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and then I'll be back ghosty underneath this light, y'all. But I tried something a little different than I normally would try. so hopefully it's showing up good on camera. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you liked it. Most importantly, I hope that you learned something from it. Don't forget to practice every single day being the best versions of yourself.